Hi, how may I help you?
Which club is the first to win Champions League?
That's very 1956 season.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Lagos.
Sports in the Jiffy is live on your radio. Monday edition of the show today, 9th day in the month of February 2026. Super duper great to the singers, all of the Lancer passes, the slams and the dunks as well. Taking reactions, all of the actions that went down last night. Whether you're a sports person or someone who loves the game, or you're an athlete yourself, this is the right place for you to be because the early bird has gone around the world to catch the scores, and I am more than willing to serve them to you. Serving it to you fast, a lot of facts. I will be making it compact to our listening pleasure this morning. This is Empire Radio 102.1 FM. I am Ayo Deji Ajiboye. Absolute honor to be your host on this show this morning. We're doing a different kind of show today because on the show I've got someone who together will be looking to dissect some of the hot topics, taking it from the world of football to the world of basketball, even to tennis. Because Nigeria, Team Nigeria, by the way, are now into the World Group. Team Nigeria, by the way, are now into the World Group 3 playoffs. And so from World Group 1, we can be a part of the Davis Cup. An amazing game right there yesterday at the London Davis Cup. An amazing game right there yesterday at the London Tennis Club. Right here in Lagos, where Team Nigeria had one over the Uzbekistan team in the game that was played. We'll tell you more about that in the course of the show this morning, as well as in the Super Bowl. There's a new winner right there. All of this and many more we'll be taking a look at early this morning. And as well, we'll also be taking a look at the Nigerian Premier Football last that were saying that they are going to quit or withdraw from the NPFL. Threatening to withdraw from the NPFL, but from the NPFL before the end of the 2025-2026 season. Welcome aboard this right this morning. Such a reminder that we're streaming live on our Facebook fan page at iImpact Radio 102.1 FM, as well as on our YouTube channel at iImpact 102.1 FM. Welcome aboard this right this morning. Together with me, I've got Cyril in the studio. Cyril, first off, let me ask for your highlight of
and the most annoying part is Pyramid came with their second team B,
and then they lost,
and you can imagine
4 goals
to 1 right here.
I mean, and I don't,
in the course of this season, has either been neither here nor there. So fans were the one crashing out after after the match last night.
They wanted Liverpool to do what for
at
them.
least get some in that match as well. But
all of the 3 points from that particular encounter in the match week 26 of the English Premier League right there. Let's start from the home front right now. Taking stories coming through, just like I mentioned, Team Nigeria are now making it to the World Group 2, the playoffs, by sealing the second match victory. It was a 2-day encounter, started on Saturday and it ended yesterday. On Saturday, it was tied at 1-1. Then they had to do a double rubber yesterday to see the game, and then talk about momentum being on the side of the Nigerian team going into the next round right there. I mean, it would be a thing of joy to see Team Nigeria playing the Davis Cup for real. It's been a long time.
It's actually been a long time, and for this current crop of players, it's a good one for it. And one step at a time. They are already in the National Tennis Federation, Nigerian International Table Tennis Federation at this point as well. So it's been a long while since we see Nigeria participate in the Davis Cup, and this one right now is happening here in Lagos and at the lawn tennis over there. So good one for them. Hopefully can also take the second step as well to move forward in this.
Well, the thing will be regrouping come September, because that is when Nigeria is among the 26 teams that are vying for the promotion that the team Nigeria most definitely will do us more proud right there. Still taking other sports on the show this morning. Quick quickly, it's been said that the CNS level competition at the Indoor Sports All Package B of the MK Abiola National Stadium in Abuja event as a platform designed to sustain excellence and competitiveness in the sport in the men's finals of 21 to 25, 25-18, 25-23, and 25 as well. We also had the women's final also with the Nigerian Customs Service. So the conclusion of the 2025 edition right now, attention will now be turning to domestically campaigns and international engagements because the champions will be looking to build on the momentum that's been generated in Abuja. And away from that right now, quickly, let's go straight into the world of football on the show this morning. We'll talk about the Nigerian Premier Football League taking result of the matches that were played in the NPFL March Week 25 right there. Ikorodu City NPFL table winning 2-0 yesterday against Niger Tornadoes.
Good one for Ikorodu City at this point. So they are flying high and they are currently sitting at the top of the league. Knowing that Rivers United that is jointly chasing them have 4 games. How do you have 4 games?
They are playing, so they allows them.
It allows them. I feel the season, the continental competition as well, and also playing the league as well. So I don't understand whenever a Nigerian team has a continental affair, they just abandon the league and just postpone the league. Now they have 4 games in hand. So probably maybe Ikorodu United stay at the top. Stay at the top of the table. But right now Ikorodu City let them enjoy their start.
The weekend Kano Pillars are thumped as 1-0 right there at the same Mesugida Stadium. Remo Stars are still fortune, not showing the Remo Stars are still fortune, not showing the stuff of the defending champions right there. We mentioned Plateau United also defeated Kwara United 1-0. Abia Warriors played at a 0-0 draw against Enugu Rangers. Nasra United played at a 1-0 draw against Bayelsa United. Kun Khalifa, the new boys, just after threatening to withdraw from the league, had to win 2-0 against Shooting Star Sports Club of Ibadan. This is like a night game for these guys, really.
for Kun Khalifa, at least they are back in the league, and good one for them winning against Shooting Star 2-0. At least they are playing at home, so probably there's no need to travel far from their home.
Drawing from the MPFL, the reason being that it's been said that their stadium right there at the Bako Kotangora Stadium in Mina, the MPFL, the body described the decision as unfair and unjust, accusing the authorities of targeting the club through what they alleged were politically motivated actions.
The issue of targeting a club, which stadium in Nigeria is fit to host a match, but we are just patching everything at this point. And if Niger Tornadoes are planning to withdraw, because from the start of the season, these guys went around the country looking at this stadium, is it fit to host the MPFL? Now we are just almost rounding up the league and they're coming out to say some particular stadiums are not fit to hold the MPFL. The CAF competition as well, Rivers CAF competition, they can't even play in their own stadium as well. They have to travel to U2 so that they can meet up with the standard as well. But so many things need to be done about the MPFL, and it's actually embarrassing as it goes by as well. So probably from here, if we Niger Tornadoes be but feel their Niger Tornadoes be but feel their stadium is not fit enough to host MPFL match. I think they know this from the beginning of the season, through the season.
They are in this particular game right now. It looks like a government power play right there, because for the chairman of the State Sports Commission to come out and say it's politically motivated, then you can tell that there's a bit of underlining issues. State Sports Commission to come out and say it's politically motivated, then you can tell that there's a bit of underlining issues.
Is the team, of course. So.
Well, still talking about the NPFL, yesterday, one day being, attended to, being given medical attentions during that particular game, because I saw a visual in that particular game, because I saw a visual where the chairman of the Wiki Tourist. Well, we keep seeing them every now and then.
It keeps happening every now and then. Now,
true that.
It's like the sanctions are not even. It's a Wiki Tourist report I got yesterday. So the match has been abandoned since yesterday night, and the event will Wiki Tourist be punished at this point in time, because it was a fan that actually caused all this drama in the stadium as well.
But then I don't think sometimes
this drama in the stadium as well.
But then I don't think sometimes we so much blame we so much blame the fans, and then we do not take the officiating into question. How do you allow a goal from fair play? You call for a fair play, and fair play. You call for a fair play, and for the fact that you called for a fair play, it means that the game has stopped at that time. So playing the fair play and then they score directly from the fair play, and you think the rule of the game, can you score from fair play?
But I think, from my own opinion, I think it's supposed to
fair play.
But I think, from my own opinion, I think it's supposed to be a goal, because once the referee has already do the drop ball, then the match has started. The match continues. So what is the keeper looking? What? Where is the keeper? Do you understand? What is he looking for when they were doing the drop ball? Is it not on his goal post or something? I don't know. I didn't watch the match because I don't know where these are things we're talking about that we didn't see this match. We don't know what really happened. Or maybe you know what really. Maybe you were at that match yesterday. I'm out.
Well, I mean, I doubt if you can score from a drop ball. I doubt if you can score from a drop ball. Who scored a goal directly from a fair play? Who scored a goal directly from a fair play gesture? Says a drop ball directly from a train. So I'm not sure. I think it's the referee that actually caused that fracas in that game yesterday. So hopefully the game will be concluded this morning, and then we'll move ahead from there. But I do think that the fans, of course, should be given a big sanction in that particular one. The amateur on them, because we're seeing pictures flying left, right, and center. People getting injured while going to play their games. These are the little things that bring our game into disrepute.
Now, the first one is that what you read out now, the referee, did he know about this rule? Do you know me and you have talked about our officiating, about our referee, why the FIFA rule is not supposed to be like that? You guys have to, maybe you play a goal kick or something like that. Yeah. Then he said it's a goal. So what are we now saying? He doesn't know what he's doing, right? Secondly, the fans, because they know that this match is on TV, fans can actually do what they like.
Another angle.
Yes, if it's on TV, everybody will be like, everybody know that, oh yes, all eyes on us, we need to behave ourselves and all these things. So that these are the things that we need to actually look into. They need to know they are all much to be at the closed door or something like that. That's what they do. And that has not even solved the.
All right, away from that, right, let's go straight to Europe because of our time on the show. Don't forget that this is Sports in a Jiffy, and we tiptoeing through some of the major stories that are making the rounds in the ever exciting, ever dynamic, and sometimes controversial world of sport. And we'll play this evening 6 p.m. down to 7 p.m. on the Sports Talk Show, where we will do 1 hour of banter, 1 hour of rage, views, reviews, and all of the interviews. They told us once again why you cannot so much trust this Liverpool side, especially under Arne Slot.
They can't be trusted because when you look at the match, the first 30 minutes, Man City were all over them. Immediately after the 38th minute, they started running through the middle. They running from the flanks. They were all, in fact, we were at some point, Roger was making some 40 passes, was making some loose passes. Do you understand? Because they were all over them. So, but Liverpool, that has been their problem this season. They will just zone out.
They'll just sleep.
And you'll be looking at where is the problem coming from. How did they concede that goal? Do you understand? You just be looking like, where is the fault coming? Because they zone out that quality players that can play for them, can just do something for them. And you can see, look at just those moments of magic. Haaland and Silva. It just happened. There is no way a professional goalkeeper like Alisson should make that kind of mistake. Because Nunes, the way he was running to the ball, he can never score the goal. In fact, it should
have been a red card in that game. That's Salah's, Salah and Maguire. Yeah, there should have been a red card.
Yes, there's supposed to be a red card, but inconsistency of ref in England, so that one is part of it, because that's supposed to be a red card. And if that's a red card, then Liverpool might have that at a moment down and take it. But
taking
look at
the advantage.
It's just Liverpool that we all know this season.
What? I mean, Liverpool that we know this season. So you want to add something to that?
Yeah.
How do you score that one? That's like a goal of the season contender already.
That was a beautiful
contending goal with Arsenal. That free kick against Arsenal. That goal contending that free kick again. Look at what happened to him. He was because the first goal, it was the one that kept
Liverpool in the game.
That kept who's outside. What's his name?
Bernardo Silva.
It was not that kept him onside, and it was the one that even made the error. Look at all those things. So it was just night that went from 100 to 0 for him.
For him, and also for the team in general, keeping that particular Manchester City hope alive right there. And now I think Arsenal fans are nothing but watching over their shoulders now, because you know how City can be when it comes to title chase.
Yes, we know how still, if it is City of last season, they have something to chase. Actually, they were saying if they actually lost the match, they believe that the league will have been won by Arsenal. He said so. Do you understand? But he said with this win now, they still have chance. They have hope. But Man City, the consistency in them this season, they're supposed to have closed this gap when Arsenal were on that losing form. Do you understand? But they didn't do it. Now that Arsenal has come back to their own form, that's when you now want to
that possibly things would soon change tides in the MPF. Let's go touch a bit about Manchester United as well in the English Premier League. They now have 4 games on the bounce under Michael Carrick. I mean, the last
they are in form at the moment.
Yes.
Do you understand? Because if you,
do
you understand? So they were all over Tottenham. Even if Tottenham didn't get that red card, United would have even beat them more than that. Do you understand? So they are in form now. We can see that they are in form.
Quick one about Tottenham Hotspur. I mean, I feel for them really under Thomas Frank, because this is not the type of West Ham that are sitting 18th in the drop zone.
Or to my Frank, to be frank, I
see what you did there.
This wasn't the reason why I thought I'm signing him up. So, because for the great job he was doing back at Brentford, and you feel coming to Tottenham, you will have a more quality player than those out at Brentford. But fast forward to today,
25 matches played
already, and the same Tottenham are already closer, and the hierarchy over there are not. There has been so many complaints, and we have Romero that also got the red card on Saturday. He was actually lashing out at the owner of the club at some time rather than doing his own job
as a player
as well. So there are so many problems with that Tottenham side as well. Injuries are part of it. The tactics cannot. I feel the players cannot interpret the coach's tactics properly at this point in time.
They might just be fighting relegation, because I do feel that West Ham are in form, and this is going to be like a big test for even Manchester United come Tuesday.
Yes. Because West Ham are actually fighting for their own life too, and they are in form, and they are 3 points close to Nottingham Forest. If they actually get
Nottingham are also picking points here and there. So 1 point.
This is the Tottenham. Me personally, I am thinking the problem that is with Tottenham, it goes beyond the player, goes beyond the coach.
You think it's from the hierarchy too?
It's from the hierarchy too.
Daniel Levy
has left. Those players in Tottenham, they are okay with the club itself. They don't like to
up their game.
They don't want to push more than what they can do. That they are comfortable at that moment, that stage that they are. And if 2 or 3 coaches have been saying that, then we all know what Thomas Frank is. Thomas Frank is a coach that if you are playing against his team, you have to sweat out before you can win against him.
He's a very low block person.
And the kind of quality of players that he has at Brentford compared to what he has at Tottenham. I cannot be able to say Tottenham just like what is happening to Manchester United before. So it's the same thing, because 2 coaches cannot come and say the same thing, and we are seeing it repeating under the same.
Closing the gap on Barcelona right there, winning 2-0 away from home as Valencia, Alvaro Carreras and also Kylian Mbappe are getting on the score sheet in that game, particularly giving them that breathing space.
It was a routine win for Barcelona, and they just know that for them to just keep up the chase, they have to win against Valencia. And traveling to the Mestalla has always been a difficult one for Real Madrid.
Mestalla has always been a very tough ground for Real Madrid. I was definitely looking forward to either someone booing someone in that game yesterday.
But Vinicius wasn't playing. He has actually been a target for the Valencia fans as well. So he wasn't part of the game yesterday night as well. So for Real Madrid, it was a good one for them. At least keeping the pressure on Barcelona, and that was the first time they are keeping a clean sheet at the Mestalla in 13
and yesterday
in 13 years.
Was the first time you will see Real Madrid with freedom. There is nothing like fans shouting, fans booing and all something. Even the players of Valencia,
then it feels like is Vinicius the problem now?
Can we
say that Vinicius is
Vinicius can be the problem to target a particular player, and they just understand that Vinicius is
easily triggered.
So easily triggered. So and once your star man is triggered, probably it's going to disrupt the rest of the team as well. So probably because Vini wasn't in that match that last night, it made it easier for the team as well.
Was it because of that? That's why Vini didn't play that match.
No, he was suspended.
At the right time.
All right, away from that right now, let's not forget also worthy of mention is Kylian Mbappe, who has now scored 38 goals for Real Madrid in all competitions this season. I think 23 in the Spanish one to look forward to in the future. I mean, a typical Kylian Mbappe, you can tell that maybe he's going to be the face of the Galactico when this particular era definitely fades out, because I mean, after we've seen the likes of Modric shipping out, Cruz shipping out, it feels like there needs to be that particular Galactico that will be holding on the fourth.
When they first came in, there have been a talk that he cannot play the central forward. He's supposed to start playing from Vinicius place and all those things. But this season he has already proven everybody wrong that Kylian Mbappe, I can score goals. I can carry this team myself. He is not playing. Where is the goal going to come from? That's where the problem is, because he cannot be their savior for forever. Yeah. Do you understand? Yeah. So, and it's showing that if he's not playing very well, if he's not performing very well, carry the whole team. It's just only him alone. Do you understand? So they need to actually look for a way to make sure that there's the major body is on him, because they are going to the knockout stage of the Champions League. You understand? And it cannot be the only person. If they want to win the Champions League, it can't be the only person that will be doing the job for them. So they need to look for someone else, or they need to play as a team and support him for them to be able to get their silverware this season. All
right, hopefully they get the job done right there at the Santiago Bernabeu, and hopefully it's going to still be Alvaro Abella by the end of the season. Matches later today in the Spanish Liga will be Saint Villarreal up against Espanyol. Italian Serie A is going to be Atlanta up against Cremonese. Roma will be hosting Cagliari, and that's the matches that will be having in the top leagues for today and tomorrow. Don't forget matches resuming of show. I'm clear of some of the club legends in that particular game
against Wolves.
But you have to do it. You have to come against one thing. We start bad. Let's not lie. Exactly. Every player starts bad.
Sure. Every player starts bad. But
the match, I saw the match, I was like, these guys are just playing to Chelsea's hand, because look at the first 2 penalties. The Chelsea, that the way they are playing now, nothing has really changed the way they are playing right now to me, because it's just like what Carrick is doing.
Rosino Junior.
He's just putting the player as the position where they're supposed to play. You see that Enzo Fernandez now is now playing close to the front. You understand now?
More than attacking midfielder.
So more than attacking midfielder. So I've never seen a big test in front of Leon Rosino, and the big test he has faced, he has not pass the test. So, but they are winning. Do you understand?
Yeah,
because they are getting the job done. 3 points is coming in, and all those things. So, and they want to qualify for the Champions League. They are putting pressure on Manchester United and Aston Villa to qualify for Champions League. But it's a good one for Kopama coming in after a long period of time to be injured and score the hat-trick at that age. Because before we used to last season is the face of Chelsea,
yes.
But this season, because of the injury, he has not been the face, but he's trying to come back and be the face of the Chelsea side. It was a good one for him. It's a good one for Chelsea. They should enjoy it.
And also, not taking anything away from Kopama. If you look at Chelsea, the number of legends that have passed through the club as well, you have to give credit to Kopama being the only player that have scored the most hat-trick. You have the likes of the Drogba, even the like of Lampard, and even the like of Diego Costa at some point in time. So good one for Kopama as well.
Yeah, good one for Kopama, and that's how we'll be wrapping up the show today. This is Sports in a Jiffy on Empire Radio 102.1 FM. Big love to everyone who's been a part of the show this morning. Sports in a Jiffy definitely tomorrow morning from 10 a.m. down to the flip side of 10, right here on your number one urban lifestyle station, Empire Radio 102.1 FM. We're back later this